Do you know the difference between share and bonds? Generally, shares are the unit that represent the partial ownership of the business with the aim to benefit from capital appreciation and dividends. Bonds are the fixed income securities and debt instruments. The investors will give some certain amount of money to company, and the company will return in the form fixed return in the form of interest rate or coupon rate. Then after a specific period of time, the company need to repay the principal amount to investors. Generally, this is the definition of bond. There is a key difference between shares and bonds. Generally, shares fixed, there will be a risk in you see in share market, the always the company's value will get up and down, so there will be always risk in shares. But in bonds, see, there the company will give fixed return to bondholders, so there will be no risk in bonds. And return, there will be variable return in shares, because as I said, the company's value in share market will get up and down, so there will be variable return in shares, but there will be a fixed return in bonds, because as I said, the company will give fixed return in the form of a coupon rate or interest rate. And maturity date, in the sense, if the company is raising a capital by issuing bond, the bond will be issued for 5 years or 10 years. Up to these types of, there will be a maturity date. Like that, in shares there will be no maturity date, but in bonds there will be a maturity date with lies with the bond itself. And liquidation or bankruptcy, if the company went into liquidations or bankruptcy, the first preference is for bondholders. Who is holding a bond, he will get the first preference to pay their cash, to pay their debt. But in if the company is going to liquidation or bankruptcy, the shareholder will get a loss preference. This is generally different. This is the general difference between bonds and shares. If you want to know more on these topics, just follow my channel.